Obviously very proud of our club, and I would have said that regardless. We never quit, and we really had some opportunities. We would tell you that score some runs throughout the game that could have got us down, and I think we got frustrated, but we never gave in. And, the dugout was live, huge at bats. Zach Taylor's at bat was huge, and then these two guys sitting to my left, obviously big, and then, Rutch has just been clutch, and great pitching performance by Izzy again. Abel came in and did his job, and Mully, so just a great team effort.
Okay, we'll start with questions here, right back here.
Caden, that the ball drops on the pop foul. What were your thoughts at that point?
Pretty much, as soon as you see the ball drop, you know you have another life, and really all I thought was I just need to refocus and make the most of that extra life that we got when that ball did drop, and that's all you can do. Just you take it as that's a gift, and it's a new life, and you do what you can with it.
A reminder: please identify yourself and to whom you're asking the question. Okay, next question for the student athletes. Oh, I'm sorry. Back, Alex.
Alex Sindelar, White and Blue Review. Caden, take you back to the 5th inning. You got the bases loaded. You got a 1-1 count, and you put down a bunt. I mean, was that your call? And how'd that feel?
Yeah, that was my call, and it felt great. It worked perfectly. All I can say about that is learn to bunt, kids. It's important.
Right here.
Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest. Any of you guys, with Cronin, it appeared he was throwing fastballs every pitch. Were you cognizant of that? Were you loading up for his fastball? Is that what you're looking for all the way? I guess for Caden and Trevor, the question for both of you.
Okay. Caden, you start.
Yeah, obviously we know he's got a good fastball, and he was using it effectively tonight, working both sides of the plate, up, down. And you just got to go up there prepared for that. You got to go up expecting to get a fastball and try to do damage with it when you get the chance. And that's exactly what Trevor did, and I was able to battle off a couple tough ones and then finally, barrel something, and it found a hole.
Trevor?
Yeah, I was going up there just being ready for the fastball. I saw him. He threw a couple breakers. I don't know if they hit the zone or if they were, there. But I just saw the majority fastball, so I was ready for it. But in the back of my mind, curveball, you never know, left on left.
Okay, Jim?
Jim Callis from MLB.com for Trevor. I'm sure hitting a home run in the finals game of the College World Series is something you always dream about. What did it feel when the ball left that bat? You had to know that was going out with how hard you hit it.
I actually top spun it. I'm kind of famous for that at Oregon State. So I hit it, and I just said, get going, and it went. And from there, I don't really remember.
It must suck being able to top spin balls out of the park.
Okay, Lee.
Lee Barfnick, Omaha World Herald for Adley. Give us some detail on how important the bullpen's been for you guys and what those guys have been like when they've come in some tough situations.
They've kept us in the game. We've had to use a lot of pitching. We've played a lot of games here, and just to have outings from people like Izzy, Chamberlain, it gives the offense an opportunity to get back in the game, and they kept us right there, and they have played, and are playing a huge part in our success as a team. So hopefully we can keep that up for one more game.
Okay, Mitch.
Mitch Sherman, ESPN.com. Adley, can you give us your perspective and the emotions that you went through while waiting to bat in the top of the ninth, from Caden's foul pop to the base hit and then the home run?
Yeah, I'm just, kind of sitting in the dugout thinking, whether I'm going to get up or not during the inning, and just to kind of watch it unfold, watch our team come together there, have a great AB by Zach Taylor to start it off. There's some confidence there, and, I had all the confidence in the world in Caden and, Trevor coming up. So just to have, that kind of roller coaster of emotions there I can't ask for anything more.
Okay, Jim.
Jim Callis from MLB.com. Caden, when you hit the foul ball, what was running through your mind? Did you think it was going to get caught when it left your bat?
I don't know. I was just hoping it was going to keep flaring off into the stands. I knew I'd hit it decently deep, so it wasn't going to be just a routine pop fly to catch. And, you know, evidently it wasn't, and it landed in a perfect spot between the three of the guys, and, you know, it worked out to our advantage.
Okay, right here.
Kerry Eggers, Portland Tribune. Trevor, though you have a great record this season, you guys have had some ups and downs and some hard points through the season. Is this kind of fitting for you guys to have to come back, win this game, and now you got a chance to win the championship?
I just say at this point in time, I mean, every team's good. Arkansas is here for a reason, and you know, they got us yesterday, and we're fortunate enough to get them today, and tomorrow's a brand new day, so we're focused on that.
Okay, Mike.
Mike Lanana, Baseball America. Trevor, earlier in the game, you had the bases loaded there with one out, and they brought the reliever in. Did you think about it at all? Did that weigh on you at all throughout the course of the game, and were you glad to have that opportunity there at the end?
Yeah, definitely glad. I mean, I'm fortunate that Caden scored the tying run. We got another opportunity, and I was up there. And, you know, after each at bat, I try to just wipe it. And unless it's a hit, I'll try and remember how they pitched me, or even when they're out, I'll try and remember that. But the result, I'll just try and wipe it.
Okay, we have time for one more question for the student athletes if anybody wants it. And if not, guys, we'll see you tomorrow night. Wait till they clear, and then we'll open it up for questions for you. Okay, questions for Pat, please, and we'll start with Lee over here.
Pat, Lee Barfnick from the Omaha World Herald. Are you rerouting meal money extra to the bullpen by now?
Yeah, I should, huh? You know, the bully's been pretty good for us. So if someone, I think I was just talking to somebody about that Kindle or something, but we played 7 games, I think, and, you know, really haven't had but one quality start, so the bullpen has been huge for us.
Next question, Rob.
Clinton Yates, ESPN. Coach, there's a lot of situations that you can sort of plan for and you can think about. That's not necessarily one of them. I mean, where are you at in terms of what you're thinking and what you're going to do with this team when you start your process again tomorrow?
Well, we're just going to take it one inning at a time. You know, obviously we're backed up a little bit with pitching. We don't have the, you know, we weren't set the way they were set, so it makes it a little more difficult on us. It would be hard to think that we're going to have anybody that's going to probably go more than 5. We're going to have to, you know, everybody's probably able to pitch, I would guess, other than obviously Fimmel and probably Eisert. You know, if somebody could come in and get you an out. When you get to this point, you know, it's one game for all. So let's, you know, our bullpen will have to really be part of the win tomorrow if we get a win. There's no doubt about it.
Okay, Dwight.
Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest. Case, it must seem sometimes when you go through a stretch like you did last night and tonight that you're not getting a break, that things just aren't going your way, and then all of a sudden the biggest break of the game happens and it seems like the floodgates open. Did you get that feeling at all tonight? Well,
we certainly had opportunities to score. I mean, you know, we got a push bunt on with our best bunter on the team, who's done it many, many times. We had the bases loaded with our 3 and 4 guys up who have been outstanding, and baseball's unforgiving, you know, and we didn't capitalize. And so, yeah, we were looking for something good to happen and needed something good to happen. And, you know, but our guys never gave in, so I think that's what created that opportunity for us to have something good happen.
Okay, next question for Pat. And we've got Mitch back here.
Mitch Sherman, ESPN.com. Caden went through his thoughts or what was going through his mind on the foul pop in the 9th. How did you see it? And, you know, the ability of your guys to come back immediately from that. Is it something that you've seen from them throughout this series and even throughout the year?
Absolutely, and I've seen it for a while, you know, with this club and this program, and just that will to keep going. You know, Kwani arguably is you know, is a tremendous leadoff guy, been one of our best guys, producers. Can't, you know, he's going to play. He takes BP, comes back, says he can't play. Got to put Preston Jones in the game. He gets a nice bunt down for us. So very resilient team. Character is off the chart. I said that in the 5th inning when Laura asked me how we thought we were going to get this done. I said, character. I mean, we're not doing some things that maybe we could do. Maybe we can't get a ball hit in the right place, get a ball to drop. So just had to keep scrapping. And, when you get this far, me anyway, I really don't think of the bad things. I think of all the great things that I've been through with these guys. And you got to let them play. It's like Caden said, he laid down a drag bunt on his own with the bases loaded, and I'm going, wow. When he was a freshman, he said, I've never bunted in my life, Coach, And so I said, well, the way you're hitting now, you need to learn how to bunt. So he's made some great adjustments, and that was big. He did that on his own. I give him the freedom to do that. And, so I trust the club.
Okay. Dwight again?
Yeah. Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest, in case you didn't know. Case, I would understand that you'll probably throw a lot of guys out there tomorrow if you have to. Is there anybody that wouldn't be available tomorrow? Can you think of somebody that would?
Probably Isert and probably Fimmel. Fimmel threw 50 pitches, I guess. I don't know. Isert threw more than that. So, and if you threw a guy out there that was, had thrown, it depends on the kid too. I mean, if the kid says, hey, I'm sore, I'm whatever. I mean, I think it's all hands on deck right now for anybody that, I watch the World Series and I see Randy Johnson going down after, 2-day start to win a championship. People do things. Now we're never going to put someone in a position that it's detrimental to them, that's for sure.